Aquarius, hello, it's Nas the Tarot Snob, and I am back with another weekly tarot scope for the week of December 6th, 2020. Aquarius, this reading is for those of you thinking about that special somebody right now. Your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, your lover, your friend, your crush, your homie, your work boo, your neighbor, your secret lover, your ex, the person you can't get off your mind, the person you dated, you got no darn business dating. This reading is going to be for them, okay? First, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Please like my video. It does help other Aquarians like yourself get a hold of me. Also, check me out on Instagram, gypsy_hustler, where I do free readings every Friday in my story, so you don't want to miss that. And then also, tarotsnob@gmail.com is how you guys can book a personal reading with me. I will put the links to that in the description. Let's go ahead and get right to it. Aquarius, still on the hunt to learn more about the Aquarian mind. As you guys know, from week to week, I always ask you guys to talk to me in the comments about how Aquarius people are, how you see yourselves, how do you think that others view you, because I feel like sometimes Aquarians can be like the quiet sign of the zodiac, where Geminis may be the ones that talk a lot, and they say Virgos analyze everybody, and Scorpios are the freaks, and Aries are flirty. When it comes to Aquarius, it seems like Aquarius they're kind of more laid back, and I don't really have, like, I would say, an adjective that I can throw out to describe, the Aquarius. So I'm interested in learning more about you guys. And so far, I've been getting that you guys are more so laid back. You don't want no troubles. You ain't starting no fights. None of that stuff, which I love about you. So if this is your first time here, welcome. Go ahead and talk to me a little bit about that. And let's see what we have for the week. And you guys know that my shuffle is... I shuffle mostly off of camera because it takes me so long to get new energy here. But I like to just kind of let them slip out of my hand. Oh, not that one. We're going to take that one. Oh, not that one. Jesus, I can't believe it's December already. It's going to be your season soon, huh? Next month. It's going to be Aquarius season next month. It's crazy. Oh, we'll take those. All right, what's going on here with you guys? This to me immediately, I'm getting that you're worried about something. I'm feeling like worried. I'm feeling regret. I'm feeling sadness. I'm feeling, I feel like I felt this from week to week, but maybe working on something and not getting the results that you want. Like you've been putting your all into this person or putting your all into this relationship, and you're still not seeing what you want from it. You're not getting the love back that you're giving. I feel like for some of you, not all of you, some of you were engaged to someone, or you guys have been talking a lot about marriage, but now they've distanced themselves from you. So you're left thinking like, well, I thought we were getting married, or I thought we were on that path to get married, but for some reason, all of a sudden they started acting distant. So I think that's where your sadness here comes. And I think a little bit of this is like, well, what did I do wrong? What happened? Okay, but for those of you where you may not have been going down the marriage path, I do feel like you and this person were close, but for some reason they are distant now, or for some reason you're just worried about the state of the relationship. You're not sure where this is going. I do feel like there has been some back and forth recently as well with you and this person. Why do I feel like, is this you or is this them? Because I have the Fool here. For me in this kind of feels like, this is either you or them. I start off doing your reading though, but let me know if this is you or them. Something feels like, even though you might be worried about this relationship and you feel like you've given it your all, and now you're like, I don't know what's next for us. Something also feels like a piece of you is like, I don't know what's next, and I'm starting not to care what's next. Like, I've tried my best to make this relationship work, and I've tried to get this person to understand my feelings and see my feelings and feel my feelings. And like I said, you're putting in all this work and nothing's happening. All right, you're working hard to make this work, and this person's just not giving you the love back. So the Fool for me is like, okay, now that you see that it's not working and possibly not going in the direction that you want it to go, now you're ready to just take that leap of faith and just say, you know what, I'm out. I'm done. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to walk on. I'm ready to get out of this relationship. At this point, I don't care what's next because I'm ready to end this. I'll see if we get the Death card as well. I feel like some of you are ready to end the relationship. And if it's not the relationship that you're ready to end, it's just you're ready to end the bull. You're ready to, like, if you don't want to break up with them, which I feel like most of you do, you're like, I'm ready to break up. I'm ready to just go. I'm ready to just let them go. If they've already kind of like walked away, you're like, go ahead. I'm ready to just let you go. If you're not ready to let the relationship go, I think that you're really at the point where you're like, I don't want to do this fighting anymore. I don't want to do this arguing. I don't want to do the distance anymore. Whatever it is that's keeping you guys from growing closer, you're feeling like you don't want to do that anymore. So maybe it's not breakup, but you're done with the bull. You're ready for this person to, step up and say, hey, I love you too. I want to make this work as well. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, you can answer me back. If it makes sense in the comments, say yes, that makes sense. But no, I feel like you just, for some of you, you do want it to end. But for some of you, you're like, maybe not end it, but maybe end the bull, maybe end the drama, maybe end this part of me that's always worrying about what's next, or end this, the part of me that feels like I'm giving more to this relationship and this person is not. You're ready to try something new. You're really ready to move on. And I do think that it's going to happen. I think you'll get what you're waiting for, because I do have the World here as well for you. The World signifies cycles and like short-term goals being accomplished. I mean, depending on what we're reading you about. But in this particular case, it's about the cycle of the badness, the bad spell, the bad trip that you guys are on. I feel like that's going to end soon. The round and round that you guys have, the circles that you guys are in, whatever it is that you guys are doing over and over, I feel like that's going to end. Let me see what comes after that. The Knight. Yeah. And see, that's why I feel like you guys will. Look at, I pulled two at the same time. They have to be in a certain position for me. Yeah. Okay. I feel like there's going to be a conversation that's going to be had. Look at all these knights I have and all these kings I have. And then I have the sun. All right. So this is what I'm seeing. And I'll move on in a bit to get to how they're feeling about you. You're tired you're tired of whatever's happening in the relationship. You're tired of whatever this cycle that you guys have been back and forth, the up and down, the roller coaster, the hot and cold, them being distant one day, then in your face the next day. You guys, they love you, they hate you, the arguing, whatever it is, you are tired of it. And some of you are like, I want to break up with this person, I'm done. Some of you are like, I don't want to break up, but I just want that part to be not in our relationship. I do feel like it's going to happen very soon. There will be a change in the relationship. There will be some conversations that will be had to make this relationship move on. And I feel like move on, to another level, move on. There'll be progression in the relationship is what I'm trying to say. I do have the sun here. So I feel like after, you have this talk, you have this conversation, whatever it is that you are going to get over, I do feel like with the sun, there's going to be a positive outlook for the relationship very soon. And look at me, I'm almost 8 minutes in. I do feel like if you are thinking about sticking it out with this person, I'm trying to say that I do think that you will end up here. I do think that things will turn themselves around. Whether you want to wait or not will definitely be up to you. But if you decide to wait, because it does look a little down the line, I have to be honest with you. It doesn't look like it's going to be immediate. It's going to be down the line where they finally say, okay, I'm ready. Beyond a year out is when they're going to say that I'm ready. But I do think eventually this person will be ready. I'm not telling you to wait. I'm just telling you that if you do wait, that's what's going to happen. I will never tell anyone to wait. All right. Let's see how they're feeling about you, okay? And this is going to be how my Aquarius lover is feeling about you, the relationship. If you guys had an argument, a fight, I know that I said earlier that some of you are ready to walk away. Some of you are ready to end it. Some of you are just ready to end that bad cycle. Let's see how they're feeling about you. Those kind of slipped out. Oh, that one. Oh, okay. And tell me who you're dating. Talk to me in the comments about who you are dating. You're an Aquarius. Who is it that you as an Aquarian attracts? Your person is stressed. Your person is distant. Your person is hanging on to the relationship as well, not knowing what the heck they want. But this is mostly what stands out to me. And I do feel like also a piece of them feels like maybe they're not getting enough from the relationship. That could be why they're so distant. And that could be why they're hot and cold as well. That could be why they're talking to you one day, they love you, they hate you the next. It could be because a piece of them, they're not fully satisfied with the relationship. They don't feel like they have everything that they need from the relationship, okay? I do feel like, and I feel like I might have pulled this card as well for you guys. As an Aquarius, not as an Aquarius, I'll take that back. Just as you individually, I feel like maybe they feel like you have a foul mouth, a slick tongue, you say things, you hit below the belt, because the Queen of Swords is feisty, can be feisty, can say things, basically don't take any crap for anybody, and especially from them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if this is how they view you, they view you as somebody that has a slick mouth, somebody that's going to pop off, somebody that will say something to push buttons. Maybe sometimes hit below the belt. Don't do that. But I feel like that's how they see you. I also pulled the devil. Not saying that they see you as the devil, but I think that they can recognize a little bit of the toxicness. Don't know if that's the word. Some of the toxic chemicals that are in the relationship, I feel like they can see that and they can recognize it, you know, like they can feel that toxic energy. They can feel that you may not be the best person for them. You know what I'm saying? Do they feel like that every day? No. But some days I do think they question it. I got the moon. They're in their feelings too. They're sad too. They feel regretful as well. Is it every day? No. Nine of Swords. This is them. In their feelings, up at night, thinking about you. And they're distant, on and off. Or they feel like you are distant from them. They feel like you have not been coming around lately, and they are stressed about it and wondering why. So I do feel like this relationship is just, you know, it's a lot of, I just feel like you guys need to talk and figure out what's next, because I feel like for some of you, you really don't want it to end. You just want the hurt to end, you know? Like you don't want to break up with this person. You just want to stop hurting, or you want them to stop hurting you, or you're tired of just being in limbo, not understanding where the relationship is going, and they're not giving you answers. And like I said, from their point of view, they don't seem like they're doing it on purpose. They seem to be just as sad and upset as you. So that's why I said you guys need to have a conversation, because both of you are equally feeling sad and upset. Whether they are showing it or not, this is some of their feelings. And yeah, I do think that they can see you as maybe, like I said, not the best person for them. They're still trying to figure it out. Let me see if there's some like not decisions, but kind of like that balance. This is the card I was looking for. This one. Yeah, I was looking for the Temperance as well. I know I haven't pulled that. Yeah, I was looking for this one or the Temperance, because I can see them kind of like, what if I date them? What if I don't? What if I leave? What if I don't? Like I saw them just kind of weighing their options, and I knew one of these cards will come up. So it is like a back and forth thing. It is like, you know, they want you, but probably not every day. They're in love, but maybe not every day. They want to tolerate you, which sounds so bad to say, but they want to be with you basically, but maybe not every day, because they're scared they're going to get this. They're scared they're going to get that argument. They're scared they're going to get this kind of action from you. This also can represent lust as well. I feel like for some of you, it's just, you know, it's lust. For some of you, I'll just say that. You got to watch what I say. It's lust. It's not all the way love. And some of them know that with you, it's just, you know, to get those really good nights, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like all they want, and they don't want to let that part go. Not all of you, but for some, they just don't want to let that part go. All right. Let's see how the relationship is going to be this week, next week, going into next year, going into January. This isn't what's final. This isn't what's going to happen, you know, last. This isn't the outcome. This is just telling me like the energy of you guys for the next week or so. Like, how are you guys going to feel next week? You know, are they going to call? Are you going to call? Should you reach out? This one fell right side up, so we won't take that. We'll put that back in, but let's see if it comes back out. Because that actually showed that you guys were going to be getting along very well. So hopefully that will come back out if it was meant. Oh, my entire deck fell. Nope, not that one. We do not want that one. It gets hard for me to shuffle when I use up half the deck. Let's do one more. Let's take one more. Let's try to get one more card to fall. Oh, not that one. No, not that one. You know what? Let's work with these two that we have. Nothing else is coming. Oh, we'll take those. Those fell out so beautifully. Okay. All right. So what's next for you guys, or what's the vibe for you guys? First of all, don't yell at them when you talk to them. Immediate message. For some reason, this is that double-edged sword type feeling, that damn if you do, damn if you don't card, that if I do want to talk to them, but if I say something, it's going to be out of pocket. So immediately I'm seeing, don't do that, okay? Don't yell at them when you do talk to them. I feel like this is a card that fell. It did come back out, but you see, it took a while to come back out. I had to pull again, which for me shows that this is what came up first. I think that your next conversation, I feel like you guys may talk about, for some of you, when you talk to this person next, or this week, next week, whatever, I feel like some of you will actually talk about, should we break up? Like, you guys will ask each other, should we break up? Should we actually take a break? Like, that's going to be the base of the conversation. For some of you, you're going to be talking about starting over. The conversation is going to be like, what should we do to make this relationship work? As I said in the beginning, some of you are out the door. Some of you are still trying to make it work. You know which one is your story. But I feel like, excuse me, I feel like there's going to be next level conversations that are going to be had before the year is out. You and your boo definitely are going to talk about this. What are we going to do for the next year? Where are we taking this relationship? Are we ending in this year, or are we going to leave all the bull behind and start off and have a great new year? Like, that's going to be your conversations in the next couple of weeks, which, you know, makes sense. At the end of the year, you guys are just kind of reevaluating things. You'll be thinking about them a lot this week. But like I said, when you finally talk to them or the next conversation, please do not yell at them. And then these are the cards that I pulled last. This to me feels like beginning of January. I feel like there's going to be some difference here, differences set to the side. You know, I feel like there's going to be something new and something fresh. You guys will start to get along. I do feel like this relationship will pick back up. It looks, a lot was going on here. You know, they're in their feelings about you right now. They're unsure about you right now. They don't know exactly what they want. I do think sometimes you can upset them. So let's be clear that that is there. That's how they're feeling about you right now in this very moment. You are uncertain as well. You don't know exactly what you want, but I can tell you that there will be conversations that are had about what you guys are going to be doing next. And then for most of you, I see January actually feeling like a clean start between you and this person, if that is what you want. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that this reading did resonate with you. Remember to follow me on Instagram, gypsy_hustle. Free readings every Friday in my story, meaning that I post a question box and you can ask a question, must be able to be answered with a yes or no. And then I consult the guys and I just simply give you an answer, a yes or no answer, okay? Also, tarotsnipe@gmail.com is how you can book a personal reading with me if you have more questions about this reading or any other questions. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video. It helps other Aquarians like yourself get a hold of me. All right. Thank you guys so much. Remember, talk to me in the comments. Give me a little bit of that Aquarius personality, and let me know how you guys see yourselves and how the world sees you. Okay. If this reading did make sense and it resonated, talk to me and say, girl, hi. If it didn't, it's okay. I'm not mad. Say, girl, bye.